Ice cream! Ice cream!
That's right. We are back once again. It is Sunday, which means it is time for another ice cream Sunday social, baby. Ooh, 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 ooh. We got Carol in the chat. So good to see you. And join with me, as always, is motherfucking Yucky Gum.
Hey, I don't have to talk with the sexy voice that you're doing. I don't have to do that, do I?
I want to seduce the audience. I want to make them ours, truly ours.
All right. How you been doing?
Yucky Gum.
Yes, sir.
FBI crime statistics, fact or fiction? Let's go.
Fact or fiction? Man. I'm going to go with fact. Because they can be double checked, maybe?
Yeah, they can be.
Now people are gonna call me more of a Fed than they already do.
Yeah, no, you're Fed posting hard.
Damn it.
We're also joined by Gable Panini Shot.
Hello. Wow. Fact or fiction?
Now, on my card for Gable, it just says shapes? ? When the fuck did I write this?
He's always getting the easy questions. You always give me these really like oh my gosh.
Yeah, I always do that. Gable, could you just handle the shapes thing? And
I got you. Shapes. Let's go with triangle, square, and dodecahedron.
What are these? His favorite shapes? Is that what you're asking him?
Fuck yes. I love it. I love it because you didn't waffle. Yucky's like, I don't know. FBI crime statistics. I don't even answer this. And then Gable has a direct answer. He knows what we're trying to do and what we're doing today.
Because I just need at least 20 minutes to sit down and be like, do I trust them? No. What does the internet say about FBI crime? I need to research. You can't just what am I, a political scientist? I can't just answer these things.
No, crime stats are whose line is it? It's it's all made up and the points don't matter.
Yeah, you just bend it to your will.
You remember the whose line is it anyway?
Hey, don't judge. That show was
tagline.
Amazing.
That's impressive.
Well, I remember Who's Line where they would argue about FBI crime statistics a lot. There's a lot of bits centered around the FBI crime statistics, and we got to do our thing. Oh, we got Finn in the chat. Hey, good to see you, Finn.
Hey, Finn.
I gotta play the video for the messages, for the real phone number that we've got going on.
Last week it took you 3 minutes to pull it up. So
yeah, I don't have this thing organized as best.
Don't you have a little button you click?
Hopefully he has the phone sitting next to him.
Here we go.
See, that was pretty quick.
That's right. This phone number is real. 928-421-2338. You can dial it. You can leave a message for me. You can leave a message for the guy who doesn't believe in FBI crime statistics, Yucky. You can leave it for a Gable who likes shapes.
Yes.
Talk about whatever you want. We'll play it live. He loves listen, that's what we've gotten so far. That's what we've learned today. Huh? Pretty good. Oh, you guys want to talk about this real phone number or what?
Oh, yeah. The number you see on your screen is 100% real, no matter what Hot Dog or Yucky tries to convince you otherwise. So please call, leave a message, tell us whatever. Just tell us what you had for breakfast. It doesn't really matter.
Fucking breakfast.
You just want content.
Do you think if we just left the number up without saying anything, like you know how if people hear a number in a movie, they'll just want to call it? Maybe we draw too much attention to call this real number. Maybe if you just don't mention the phone number, just have it up there, people will be like, I wonder what that number is.
We'll strategically hide it in some sort of bit.
I hope
I can find it.
That's a good
Did we
idea.
get any messages?
No, not this week.
Well, this was a complete waste.
We couldn't even think of any fake ones?
What do you mean fake?
Well,
I'm just sad. I see we ran away yummy treat last week, so I blame.
That's true. We got our fill of the treat last week, so I think we're doing okay there. Boys, Do you guys would you boys like to play a game I came up with for the show?
Absolutely.
I came
As
up with a
long
game.
as it is not doing like a Disney movie tier list.
It's not a tier list. I swear to God.
Everybody go to Twitter and tell everybody that no one's ever doing a tier list ever again on the show.
And that,
so
and
they
you
can
know
come
what?
back.
That was Yucky's idea, and I went
That was
with it.
no.
Yeah, I don't know why
Gable.
you went with it.
I'll do it. I'll do it sometimes. What am I gonna do? This game is a game all of you guys can play at home.
Oh.
But we're going to play it on the show. This is a game I came up with. So TM, from the Ice Cream Social Production Company, in-house board game company. This game is called Is It Based?
Emotional.
Oh.
So what's going to happen is I'm going to play a clip.
Dude,
You guys have to decide if it's based or not.
I know all about based. So
All right. Here we go. Here's clip number
I'm all
one.
about that bass. About that bass. Good fine.
So what do you guys think? Is it based?
yeah,
No.
I was, what?
What? It's a truck. It's a truck that just did a 360.
That's a based move.
Yeah, that's a based move with a based whip.
Well, hold on. Now Gable has to explain himself.
I guess do we have to define what based means?
No. Oh my God. The
Bucking the
rules of the
trend.
game?
I assume every
You're
huge
overthinking
dump
it.
truck.
Don't you hate people that want to read the rules before you play the game? You just bust the board out. You pick up the barbarian pieces.
A good game's going to fill in the blanks on its own.
Okay. All right, I know the rules now. Yes, the base,
Gable-
super base.
Gable is down one cream buck.
Oh.
Yucky's up a cream buck.
Actually, I think this is probably worse for Yucky.
Yeah, I wish we had boards with.
We've got cream bucks instead. All right, here's our next clip. Is this based? Man saves daughter from fire.
See, this is what I was thinking about for when it comes to being based. Yes, this is based.
Yucky?
Not based.
Ooh, Yucky! You are down a cream buck. Gable is up a cream buck.
So much
Let's
creaming
get those
going on.
cream bucks on the board, boys.
We don't
Let's see
get-
you creamy.
We don't get to explain why we think it's not based, or
No, it's
there's
hot dog's game.
So he already has the answers.
Of course he does.
So I ran each of these videos through an AI. I said, hey, tell me which of these are based. AI spit me back an answer. It told me which ones are based or not.
You think Alex Trebek doesn't know the answers beforehand?
Dude, AI
Yeah.
is Satan.
All right, guys, here's the
Sorry.
next video.
Sorry.
We got two
We'll talk
more
about that
videos.
next week.
Here we go. Next video. Is this based?
Hi, ich bin's Michel und ich bin Sven und wir zeigen euch heute unseren ultimativen Trick.
Foreign kids. Take note. They're foreign children. They're not from the U.S.
Oh.
Oh no!
Is it
Oh no!
based?
Emotional.
Yucky gum. Is it based?
That is based because it was a good attempt. It just, unfortunate environment.
It literally fell flat. Gable.
No, it's not based at all. He basically killed his brother.
Oh my! I hate to do this to you, but you're down another cream buck. Yucky is up a cream buck because that was based as fuck.
I think hot dog should start going through these bits with us before air.
No, this is better. Also,
Last one.
I have a
Last
feeling this
one.
will be based just because all the other ones have been based.
They're all based.
Is this based, guys? Here we go. Let's see it. Oh yeah. Okay, boys. Okay. So the question is this based?
100%.
Yucky.
fucking nailed the assignment.
I mean, no, it's not based. Screwed up the best shot. That could have been the one take, right? What if that was the most perfect take? He filmed
Absolutely
himself.
based. You're down a cream buck. Gable is up a cream buck, and Gable, I need you to use those cream bucks to pay Yucky the cream bucks that he lost for next
That's
week's
fair.
show, so we can have the cream buck budget above board.
Budget? Hold on a second. Carol Colors just says, I think Hot Dog hacked my Twitter feed because all these videos were on my feed
Oh,
today.
Fun fact: I tend to go through Carol's Twitter feed for good videos.
There you go.
So I'd
means you
recommend
gave this,
anyone
like-
to follow Carol.
You gave this like no thought.
It's not true. I downloaded them all today, and I said, I planned this bit a week ago, a week and a half ago.
Mm. Oh, Carol also asked, is there a reason why we don't have any messages on our phone number that's scrolling below is because my stalker girl got arrested? No. Update. Moved in next door.
Oh.
That's good. You guys
So-
could get like a better friendship going on.
Got invited to a barbecue. Kind of weird when no one else was there, but, I had fun.
Did
Yeah,
she
what if
invite you
she's-
to put your meat on her grill?
Yeah, but there was no hot dogs.
Oh.
So she's a
Suspicious.
pro hot dog.
I mean, what if she's changed over time?
Yeah,
You know, what if your stalker actually became the person you've been looking for? You know, when they originally got obsessed with you, they just weren't the person. But
I mean, I am a
maybe-
person that can be beaten into submission, so maybe.
Maybe she was a piece of shit and she's no longer a piece of shit.
now I'm looking
People
for
change.
somebody you're as desperate as you.
Yeah.
True. What's that song? You're just looking for people who with baggage as similar as yours, or whatever the fuck it is.
Something like that.
Yeah, we're all fucking weirdos in the end.
Okay, speaking of songs, I got a question for you guys.
Sure.
All right.
Do you guys have a song or a genre of music that would get you to turn down your radio or CD player or whatever as you go to a red light with your window down?
Cop Killer.
Madonna.
No way. No shot.
Yeah. Nightcore.
Nightcore. Yeah. That's one.
I kind of listen to the radio mindlessly. Like, I don't really care what's on, so I do end up listening to just modern pop crap sometimes.
Oh,
But I
did
have
actually.
to... I'm sorry.
I just remembered. This actually did happen to me this weekend. I was driving somewhere and I was by myself. And I don't know if you guys remember the Hollywood Undead.
Vaguely.
They're like rap rock or whatever. Or they're out of Hollywood.
I remember the name.
Yeah. So it's like really cringy kind of music. Well, it's playing. And I had my music up kind of loud, So I pull up to a stoplight. And sure enough, this guy in like a Toyota Corolla. You hear him coming before you actually see him. He's like shaking the ground and stuff. So he pulls up right next to me, and sure enough, I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna turn this down a little bit because I don't want to be seen listening to Hollywood Undead. That's true. That did happen. Even though no one knows who they are, so that's okay.
But still, if it sounds like it's for like a 16-year-old girl, I didn't mind before when I was a kid, but now,
Is there any music you turn up at a stoplight?
just something that sounds really like tough, like don't
Party
rob
in
this
the
car,
USA.
Probably like Cop Killer.
DMX or something. Like,
Ice
Go
T
Miley
and Body
Cyrus.
Count.
Wrecking Ball.
We got Dead Punk Gage in the chat. Good to see you. There was something I thought about bringing up. There's all this the drama lately with a certain creator, and I only want to say something really quick, and that's all this drama made me want to buy the comic, right?
Oh.
And
Wait.
any of these indie creators out there that have you got to have PDFs
Drama.
that you'll charge for, because then when the drama hits, people like me are going to be like, is this comic living up to the hype? And I would have paid $5 or $10 for that PDF.
Yeah, but now you have to pay like $30 and wait.
It's $35 for the comic in question, by the way, which everybody you're following all the bullshit on Twitter, then you probably already know what it is.
We're not
It's
name
35.
dropping, though.
No, but I thought that was too much for a comic book of somebody who I'm like, I don't want to say hate read because I'm going to go in with an open mind, but 20 and I probably would have bought it for real. But 35, I'm like, I don't know. I'm not hearing enough good things here.
Well, we live in a community that despises digital comics, so everything's a collector market around here. So
Yeah.
I've never
some
read
people
a
do
digital
some people
comic
do
in
digital.
my life.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I have. I ingest like manga all the time.
The problem is to me is the charge for shipping can sometimes be anywhere. It's
Yeah,
like somebody just hits, people just hitting some fucking RNG and they're just going to charge you whatever's in their heart for shipping, and that's where I kind of think, hey, I'd like to just buy a PDF for $5 to $10. I absolutely want to support independent creators, but I also think it has to be at like a reasonable and realistic tier. It's just like everything else, right? If you can't easily get the thing that you want, then you're gonna find a different way to get it.
Also, it's out of convenience. I mean, you're also looking at people who splurge buy things, right? So like when I go, hey, I really want to read this, and I see a digital comic and say, you know what? Say it's on the high end. Say it's $15, right? And like, oh, the physical's $25. I'm okay with spending the $15 so I can read it then and there because that's splurging.
Yeah, right.
So I don't know. Like I said,
I think you guys are being unfair.
Why? Tell us.
Why? Yeah, let's hear it.
You're just cheapskates.
Oh shit!
That's it.
That's it.
We just wanted to save money.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, maybe we're frugal in this economy.
Why don't you just go to the library?
I do. I go every weekend.
Couldn't find any library.
So do I, actually. Libraries.
I love the
lots of
library.
comics.
Dude, I want to say this. I want to say a little edgy take here for all the fuck boys in chat.
Oh shit!
But maybe some of you pieces of shit should check out the motherfucking library sometime. Because that place is sick. That's also for non-fuck boys and just people who maybe are into books, renting movies.
Or if you need it, the internet. They have the internet too.
Yeah, there's a lot of hobos in there using it.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
so you can make new friends.
Make sure you go on a nice day so it's not a shelter.
Yeah,
yeah, right. Where they're just trying to sneakily jack off in the internet areas of the place.
Yeah, avoid the ones that have like single person meeting rooms. It's usually where they're falling asleep in.
Yeah, they're not there reading.
Carol said, I like to put on Conway Twitty on the radio real loud when I pull up to the school to pick my kid up. You think that's why she is so willing to jump into strangers' cars?
Oh, yeah. That was a thing a while ago. Do you guys remember that? There was like some person that they would pull up and pick up their like younger kid, and they would every day, and they would just film it, and it'd just be like the worst song over and over again.
No.
Like, oh, today is going to be Britney Spears, and she's like, pull that thing all the way up, and then it was like Juvenile, and every day was a new song, and just embarrassed the crap out of the sister. I found it humorous.
Dead Punk said, for a digital comic, yeah, that's way too much. I meant more like $5.10 for a digital comic. A 35 was for a physical comic.
Yeah, 35 is physical.
And then shipping on top of that, right? So like, shit, there's not that many comics that I want to pay that much for, period.
Yeah, I don't think I'd even pay like 99 cents for a digital comic.
Yeah, well,
yeah, I mean that's fair too, because some people would rather have that physical thing. But if it's something that I want to read and I know it's like an indie book that I'm gonna have to wait and kind of pay more for, I'm okay paying a little less, getting it now and reading it now.
I agree. I don't know. Like I think in this world, in the comic sphere, they just don't do digital.
So what you're saying is basically that Yucky is not based. You owe me a cream buck.
I'm not based when it comes to digital. When it comes to like digital comics, don't even exist to me.
Yeah.
What does exist to you?
Nostalgia TV.
Oh, hold that. We got to cut to a commercial.
Frankie and Johnny Furniture is having a sale. Right now, you can buy 3 complete rooms of furniture for only $699 with only $250 down. Just $50 down on select items will put you in a great bedroom set or living room set today with no problem. All senior citizens get a 10% discount. Bad credit or no credit, no problem. Are you on welfare or Social Security? Are you newlyweds? No problem. Come see us.
I say, this is Frankie and Johnny's, the place that lets you have it with no problem. I'd like to buy a bedroom set.
Do you have any credit?
No, I receive Social Security and welfare.
You have seen the special man?
Let her have it. With no problem.
I'd like to buy a living room set.
Do you have any credit?
No, I filed bankruptcy.
You have to see the special man?
Let her have it. With no problem.
I say, see Frankie and Johnny, easy credit man in town for only $50 down. They can put you in a living room set, a bedroom set today. See the special man.
I got the $50.
Let her have it. With no problem.
I got it with no problem.
Wow.
That's right. That's Frankie and Johnny's Furniture. Give them a call, 822-8220. See the special man.
No problem.
Thank goodness you read the number.
I said, did you memorize that? That's actually pretty impressive.
I couldn't understand anybody in that commercial.
I take care of our sponsors because they take care of this show. You know, they're the reason why we're able to do so many of the great bits that we do. They're the reason they paid for Is It Based? They paid for those video clips, the rights to play them.
Yeah. Even though it looked like a video was shot in the 90s. Still around, still kicking it. Also, I have a question. Are senior citizen discounts still a thing? I don't ever see them like promoted anywhere.
I think the economy's just BTFO'd them.
Yeah.
It's out of the fucking game.
Yeah,
like,
instead of your $8 eggs, you can buy them for $7.75.
Yeah.
Senior citizen discount because they love their eggs.
When I was a kid, that was something I was looking forward to. It's a senior discount.
It's probably only like 5%.
I mean, it adds up, right?
Depends on where. Yeah, it's right.
It adds up. Oh, you guys.
It adds up to 100% if
you guys are definitely getting there.
Yeah, just eat there 20 times. That's 100%.
Carol gets it. She's got $50. Only $600 with a $250 down payment. What a deal!
See,
it's a steal. The furniture game, boys.
Yep.
Big Lots. Big Lots has a senior. Now I'm looking up what the fuck has a senior citizen discount.
Please use our affiliate link to that company.
To that furniture store that will just give you furniture for your shitty credit. Apparently,
it's almost like our banking system. It's like bad credit, no credit. It's fine. Here's a house.
Oh my god! Here's a weird question.
Yeah. Oh, what do you got?
How do you guys? What's a good way to end a friendship when you're not mad at the person? You know, when they're just like, "Hey, you want to go fishing?" and you're like, "Fuck."
Are you breaking up with us?
I was going to say arson, but now I'm not going to say that.
No, I mean, hot dog. Me and you, we may have our like differences, but there's no chance in hell I would ever create like an opposing YouTube channel with a show where I would spill like all the backroom stuff about, you know, why this didn't work out. I would never do that.
That's really being facetious there. I think he is planning it, hot dog.
I usually feel like most friendships end usually just by neglect, honestly.
Yes. Somebody
stop hanging out. And, yeah.
I think that's relationships in general. When one person just stops trying.
You could have a friend just get a little wacky and then they just go like, I can't be a friend anymore.
What if they just keep What if they just keep like, hey buddy, it's you know, I don't know, say you guys did something yearly or whatever, like ice fishing or whatever, like, hey, it's ice fishing. You're like, you know, bullshit excuse. And like by the fourth time, you're like, he's got to know that like, I don't want to go ice fishing. I'm gonna, you know. And he's like, hey dude, that time again. Like, how do you get out of this? How do you get out of this? You change your number? Do you?
I mean, I would just say I don't want to fucking go ice fishing anymore. I think it sucks.
Hey, asshole.
Can we go to the Bahamas or something?
Hey, clown. I don't feel like going ice fishing.
I mean, you're not mad at the guy. You want to hurt his feelings? You want to be like, jerk? You're going to do like the scene in the movie where you push him away and you're like, get away, you jerk.
Why couldn't you just say, hey, I don't like this activity? Like, is this somebody that you just don't like? Or is this...
Yeah, I'm imagining this is someone like you. I mean, I was just using the ice fishing as an example of like even when you cut off most of your involvement with the person, they just keep like even once a year, they're just like, "Hey, dude."
I think what we have here is a failure to communicate.
Well, because you don't want to hurt the guy's feelings, right?
Well, you can. You can just say, "Hey, I'm not into that shit anymore." That's for fucking clowns.
No, you don't like the guy. You don't like the guy anymore. You don't want to hang out.
You
with
just
the guy.
then you would just
You
say
just
no.
block his number. You're just like, fuck this guy.
Yeah.
Fuck this fucking guy.
You don't have to make it formal. You have to be like, "Hey, bro, I'm breaking up with you, my guy."
Yeah, that's kind of.
What if you were childhood friends, but now you're an adult and you're like, this guy's a fucking hippie bastard?
To say
I've childhood friends. You guys have went through thick and thin, like, and you've just naturally separated. You can just be like ghost.
People grow apart, man. It happens. Especially like, I mean, most of my friends that I remember from when I was younger, they're all grown up and have their own lives. So
I thought you guys were gonna have like fun answers. Like you should text the guy and be like, "Nope, dude, I'll be busy boning your wife."
Have you sent him a dick pic?
If that does
That's rude.
Yeah. We're not about that. We would never crack jokes about
it. It
this.
sounded like you were actually going through something and you needed our help.
Jesus.
Yeah, maybe the chat has more fun answers.
Yeah, hey, chat. You want to tell Yucky's friend to fuck off? Yucky, put his number up. Here's another real phone number for you.
I didn't say this was my friend. This is
I'm just surprised he thinks we would crack jokes, hot dog.
Yucky claims you have created a friend. Is that what you're going to say?
Yeah,
I've created a friend for the purpose of this thought experiment.
Like anybody believe that I would have a friend that I'm trying to get away from? You know, I guess I should be flattered that I'm the guy that's like, ugh.
Eventually, they just become another face in the hallway. Oh.
Okay, Carol's got your back.
There you go.
She'll break up with him for you, with your friend.
Real gentle.
And if not, find a friend for Carol to break up with for you.
Yeah. Or Yucky's friend, can you call the number below and leave it as a message?
Yeah,
you have heard this, and you are breaking up with him.
Friend.
Yeah, Gable even brought up an even worse situation. Yeah, what if you actually see them every day?
That would suck.
How?
Yeah, every day.
Like, then you guys wouldn't stop being
like,
friends.
what if they were like work? I don't know.
That awkward time, and every time I go to my mailbox, she's always going to her mailbox at the same time.
Come out of the same house. We're always mowing the lawn.
It's like she's watching me.
I don't know. That always feels like a thing. Like, I don't know. I'm not gonna sound like a piece of shit for a second, but it always sounds like a thing. Like females do more than males. Like males just let a relationship just kind of like wither into nothing. Women kind of make it become like a whole to do. You know.
You motherfucking calling me a female?
Yeah. No. I'm not calling you a female. I just said you're exhibiting feminine traits.
I got a list. I got like a list of show notes, and I just thought of like a fun like question to ask.
Yeah, you're having fun trying to get us to break up with your friends, like a lady.
You run the show.
Here,
hey guys, who wants to break up with my friends for me?
I have a good example. All right, I have a friend in college. We were really, really good friends. I went to his wedding and all this other stuff. Last maybe 2 or 3 years of my life, we barely talked to each other. We barely text or anything, right? No, hey, come over for a barbecue or anything like that. About a month or two ago, he texted me a reply to a conversation we were having 2 years ago. No time had passed. Like no time had passed. He's just like, oh yeah, by the way, like this. And you know what? I'm okay with that kind of stuff because it's not like you broke up. You're not. It's not like you are not friends anymore. It's just that giant time period. It doesn't really matter, I guess. Everybody's busy with their own stuff.
I actually had a buddy that I don't know. Was I friends with him? I would call it an acquaintance, right? And I don't know how many years went by. And then he came into town. He's like, "Oh, I'm in town because of my mom's funeral. You can go." It's like, like what? I want to be like,
come to my mom's funeral.
We're not even like that good of friends. We haven't seen each other in like years, and it's like he pops up like, "Come to my mom's funeral." I want to be like,
what if she doesn't have any friends and he's trying to fill out the funeral?
I'm man, like, just padding.
I had to do that.
Are you a piece of shit for being like, no, I don't want to go? And he's like, but it's my mom. She has no friends.
Well, I mean, still, isn't that a little much to ask from somebody that you haven't seen for a long time to expect them to? Like I said, I was just.
Did he at least lead with like, "Hey, are you going to be hungry on Sunday?"
No, dude, a text
Hungry
out of
for
nowhere.
death 'cause my
Mom's
mom died?
funeral at this time. Come here. It's like,
Hey, there'll be the food from the wake will be amazing.
Yeah, the food from the wake will be sick.
dude.
Oh,
And my mom's friends get really horny.
Carol did say she's starting her own live stream, and she'll be talking about all the crap backstage. And then she's now sullying my good name, saying that I've been telling the whole world that she's starting her own channel. I don't remember this.
That sounds like Gable to me.
It does. It does sound like me, but I don't remember doing it. So she's sullying my good name. So there we go.
I can't wait to see the dirt on Gable.
Oh God.
Screenshots, receipts.
I'm a good boy, I promise. Let me just take a giant swig of this water.
So wait, did you go to the funeral or what?
No.
Why not?
Why?
Okay. Well, I don't actually go to any funerals.
Are you
Because
afraid
they're
they're
not
like
happening?
I'm
Yeah.
afraid of emotion. I don't go to funerals.
I try to only go to funerals.
Only, not birthday parties.
I prefer those to weddings.
I skip all the birthday parties and just go to the funeral.
See, at least in
Yeah.
funerals, nobody wants to talk to you. In weddings, no one ever shuts up. So
I mean, like if it's like a personal family member, yeah, I definitely go to those. But any random, like, I know people that, I mean, they'll go to any coworker's funeral. I'm like, really? Like,
I think it's more of a respect thing. And then
I get it. Yeah, ice cold, whatever. I don't like funerals. I personally don't enjoy them.
Just saying. I've had
I don't think
luck with
anyone
weddings.
enjoys them, you know.
Yeah, I know. I don't need a lecture.
So
from
what?
you guys.
Whose funeral would it? Who would have to die for you to go to a funeral?
Yeah, that's a good question.
Like a family member.
Like
Like
an
who?
immediate
Like
family.
Yeah,
Or like a cousin, like a.
Yeah, how far off? Like how
Yeah.
far out of the chain are you okay with going?
Probably a cousin. Yeah, probably a cousin. And a second cousin, bullshit like that. I wouldn't, I don't even think I know my second cousins.
I would go to any funeral. Like that guy everybody just calls Uncle Ronnie. Like I would go to that one too. I'm like, okay, yeah, let's go to Uncle Ronnie.
I love a funeral.
Yeah.
Standing in line.
You want to say your goodbyes?
Is that okay to be like freaked out by like a dead body in a room? Is that weird?
I mean, no, not really. It's a funeral.
That's where they put them, you know. They go on
No,
the funeral.
but I said freaked out. I
I
don't.
I mean, it's weird.
How many
Is that
funerals have
weird?
you attended, Yucky? I've been to quite a few, and they've been
not
all
many,
open casket.
Not many. My great grandpa's was the last one, and that was the one where I was just like, you know what? Seeing people I like in boxes is not my idea of a thing. Like, I don't like it, so I don't do it.
I remember one time I was very young. We went to a funeral for an uncle of ours, and it was a closed casket. And at the time, I was too young to understand why it was closed casket. And I asked my sister, and I was like, "Oh, by the way, he was in a car accident." I'm like, "Oh, but why is it closed?" He hit an 18-wheeler.
Oh my god!
And I'm like, that was like, oh shit, maybe that there's a reason why it's closed. And I just remember that was like a defining moment in my life when I'm like, fuck. I think I was 8 or something. Yeah.
Right. I've always gotten really nervous around death. Freaks me out, man. Flips me out, dude.
I've seen enough zombie movies to know what could happen.
Ugh. Ugh.
All right.
Good.
This is a good bit. Nice and happy.
Yeah, every show I think we'll do like a how great is death for you guys?
Well, we haven't been talking about. I don't think our
names,
shows.
This is Yucky's emotions.
That's probably the first time death has ever been brought up on our
We're just
show.
gonna help Yucky work through his issues from breaking up with friends to dealing with the dead. So
I didn't break up with a friend.
he broke up with a friend at his funeral, and then he wouldn't see his mom.
I don't even know. Like I said, I've got a show list. I don't even know what the hell I was either watching or doing while I thought of that question.
No, Carol, this is a yes to funeral crashing. That's what I was saying.
I
Yeah,
mean, it's a yes
Gable.
for Gable.
Yeah,
he loves
Gable's a funeral crash. He brings like he tailgates in the in the parking lot of the funerals.
Yeah.
He brings in a good funeral energy.
What's that thing called? The funeral progression or whatever? The just giant line of cars.
Yeah.
Like I just make sure I follow them.
Sometimes they got to ask you to turn your music down. It's like that's a little disrespectful.
Yeah. Can you please stop playing
like a
Hawaiian
shirt? It's like you're on vacation.
Please just stop. No, you got to follow them. You got to know where to go because then you got to figure out where the wake is afterwards. It's just how it works.
Dude, getting caught in one is the worst, right? Like I get it, like it,
Wait, what?
Getting caught in one, like at a
caught in
driving around.
What's the word?
Like a funeral progression, right?
Oh yeah. Funeral procession.
Procession. Thank you.
Yes, procession. All right, I was a dummy there. Can't remember the word. Carol wants to live stream them going to funeral crashing. I mean, yeah, I think that's a niche on TikTok that could be explored.
Wasn't that supposed to be the sequel to Wedding Crashers? Was a Funeral Crashers movie?
I mean, it makes sense thematically.
Just gonna see if anybody's like straightforward enough to be like, who are you?
You always just say, "Oh, well, I'm a friend of the bride," or the friend. Wait, not that.
It's not a wedding.
I'm a friend of the dead.
You're gonna have to get better than that if you're gonna be crashing funerals, Gable.
Damn it!
They're gonna be asking you all sorts of questions. You can't.
Hey, I said I crashed them. I didn't say I didn't get kicked out of them.
Oh no! Split it.
You're like, is this a wedding or a funeral? I don't remember.
Why does Carol have some of the weirdest stories?
Yeah, maybe she is haunted, and these are all just like ghost memories that she has. At my grandpa's funeral at the end, some strange lady walked up to us and we asked who she was, and she said she was his daughter.
Oh my god.
Dun, dun, dun. I mean, it could have been.
I mean, did you at least and then we walked away and then turned around and she was gone.
And she was gone.
Wedding crash.
We looked and she was in the coffin.
That would be weird to meet, have a death reveal some, secret family.
I'm pretty sure that's how, mystery films start. They're like, oh, someone shows up at a funeral, and it's like a relative you didn't know existed.
This will surely affect my inheritance.
Yeah.
Surely.
Grandpa Joe never said you existed.
I found some footage of some funeral. I feel like thematically.
Please play it. I'll feel at home.
And that was my dad. No matter how busy he was, he always had time for his kids. Gonna miss you, Dad.
Oh.
Beautiful words, Kyle. Your father would have been so proud.
I hope my funeral's like this.
I just hope someone shows up to mine.
So to honor Paul,
Yucky won't be there, so
no, he won't.
Probably fucked.
I will.
Oh, our organist Peg is under the weather, so we have a replacement organist for the day. And I'm now seeing that he brought his own much larger organ. My condolences. Let us bow our heads.
I have no idea where this is going.
2, 3, 4.
Yeah. See? They're supposed to be fun. It's a celebration, Yucky, of their life.
Beautiful ceremony.
Yeah. It's a celebration of life.
Dude, Carol's dad's so based. My dad told her then he would send her the bill for her portion of the funeral costs.
Oh shit, based.
We also got Checkpoint in the chat. Grandpa was a pimp. Stop playing Don't Worry, Be Happy on the radio while the wake is going on.
Yeah.
Dude, you gotta have one of those little Walkmans with the speaker on it with you. What the fuck were we talking about today? We talked about things being based. A lot of death talk today, guys. What's going on? Are you okay?
There wasn't a lot of death talk, I don't believe.
You going through?
Well, I had a scare last night. Okay, I did have a little bit. Well, I'm not going to reveal too much.
Yeah, I want you to reveal more than
I had a little bit of a medical scare last night, and it's not like a big deal, but I was like, "Oh, hot dog, I'm like this thing is kind of freaking me out." And he goes, "Go to the hospital. Someone I know died this way." I'm like, "Thanks. You're a great bed nurse." Like,
yeah, how dare I worry about my
thanks for
friend's
calming
health.
me down.
I'm a
where you're
piece
like,
of shit.
You're
Yeah,
gonna die.
everything will be okay, buddy. And then if you passed away like my friend did, then I would feel pretty bad. So thank you, Yuck.
I just know to not. Like,
Did you go?
No.
So you would put that on me?
Yeah.
You wouldn't even know.
Shitty.
You
That's
wouldn't even know.
shitty.
We're like internet ghosts. You just got everybody would be like, "What happened to this guy?" Must have got mad. There was backroom drama.
No, honestly, I would tell people you got gay married and you left the internet.
You better not. I swear to God.
I swear.
Man,
I swear when you you die, that's the first thing. I'm gonna Photoshop pictures of that one your avatar with a bunch of gay dudes, and I'm gonna say he got married to one of these hunks, and he said he's never coming back.
I like to think Hot Dog wanted you to go to the hospital because it's really hard to find a good co-host, so he doesn't want you to die.
Well, that's part of it too. You got to protect your investments.
Yeah. This is his brand.
Yucky won a lot of cream bucks today.
No, people are supposed to. You're supposed to be like, no, calm down. I'm
a hypochondriac. I'm not the person for that shit.
Well, I'm a hypochondriac. That's why I know you're not the guy to go to. Because two hypochondriacs, I'm thinking in my head, I'm gonna die. So I go to you, and you're like, oh, you're gonna die.
Yeah, you're gonna die. If you're not, then you're dead already.
Yeah, don't go to me because I'll be like, yeah, you're all right. You're fine.
See, that's what I want to hear.
Then talk to fucking Gable and leave me out of it.
Well, yeah, I just learned this. So yeah, it's been on my mind.
He's gonna put that evil on me now.
Well, it's not evil. I'm just gonna
fucking deserve.
No, because if you die, now it's on me.
Every once in a while, I'm just gonna send you a photo and be like, "How does that look? Is that infected?
Is this balls too thick?
Oh, shit. Should I shave this?"
It's like there's a knuckle in here. I could crack it.
I don't like where this is going at all. No. We'll create a DM group and we'll just see Yucky's ailments. You can post it.
Yucky straight ailing.
We'll get everybody in chat. You're invited to this DM group. Yucky will post stuff. You can tell him whether not to go to the hospital.
My diagnosis room.
Yeah, he's gonna send fucked up pictures of his loins, and you got to tell him he's not gonna die. It's really fun.
That was fun.
You got a funny video or something? That's usually what we.
Yeah, we're gonna cut to commercial.
What's that?
Do you have insurance on this car?
No.
It must be Eagle Man.
I've got something for you.
Oh, look at those low rates.
That's actually a pretty high budget for an ad commercial.
Call Eagle Man for insurance. It's 312-463-7576 and use the offer code Ice Cream Sunday Social, starring Hot Dog, featuring Yucky Gum, and guest starring Gable Penny Shot. That's all
long
one
code. Yeah, long code.
That sounded exactly like
cream bucks. We need those cream bucks, boys.
When I was a kid, I always thought that'd be like the best dream job, is to be just some mascot. You know, get to dress as some goofy character.
Yeah, but what, like for a brand, like, or would you be like those guys that dress up like they
anything for a basketball team, for a city, for?
So that's the glamorous one. I'm talking about the less glamorous ones where they're like spinning a for sale sign, you know, dressed up.
Yeah,
as, like,
nothing ever stopped you. Yeah, nothing ever stopped you from being like a fucking slice of pizza. You know.
Yeah,
you could do that shit. You could dress up as a food and spin, like Gable said, you spin the motherfucking sign around.
Yeah, those guys are talented.
I've never lived in that sort of environment, right? Like an urban environment where, I don't know, the stores or things were that close together to where, I don't know, you just have some dude spinning a sign. I've rarely ever seen that in my whole life.
I never lived anywhere with stores.
Where the fuck do you live?
Oh my God.
in the
I
woods.
didn't see the video. I was like, well, "Are you okay?"
No, I'm dying, and you told me I was gonna be okay.
I live in the sticks. I live in the ghetto next to the sticks.
Yeah, that's why you can't wear costumes in those kind of neighborhoods. They're scary.
You can't be outside selling anything.
Yeah, because it's too scary.
That doesn't look like an American car.
It is.
If you
This is happening in Chicago. This is where Cheetan takes place, actually.
If you go to the edge of the city, you might be able to sell watermelons on the back of a truck. Good
Why is that?
watermelons, though.
Why?
No one messes with them.
Oh.
Probably because they're not from around here. They're watermelon salesmen not from around here.
What kind of bike is that? That was awesome.
Oh boy. Hey, y'all want some watermelon? Oh boy.
Hey, June Bug, you want some watermelons, baby? This is Cheetan, by the way, for those who don't know, since we're talking about mascots.
See?
And
this guy's living the life that I dreamed of.
Nothing's stopping you. You can literally do this right now.
No, I mean,
I think you just want to be a furry, actually.
I'm pretty sure you have to be like a cheerleader or a gymnast or some crap
No.
to actually be like some, I
Some
don't think they
dickhead
just
in a
hire
costume?
anybody.
This is literally, you would just be a furry and nothing stopping you from being a
No,
furry.
like if you go, hold on a second. Let's put a stop to that right now. I'm
Nah,
not talking
where
about
these
being a
furry
furry. I'm talking about
conversations
being a fun mascot for some sort of a whatever city.
This is
corporation.
definitely furry adjacent, though.
Yeah, mascots are
they
furry
did
adjacent.
that. They did that. And that's never had anything to do. You don't look at like a baseball team's like mascot and think furry, do you?
Yeah.
Have we gotten
like
that far as a
Redskins back
society where like that
Think about
automatically?
the who's that the San Diego Chicken or the Philadelphia whatever the fuck that guy
Right.
is.
Yeah,
And then they just have their crotch comes out and they just start fucking fox people or something.
I don't
You
think
know,
that's
it's
true.
right
Checkpoint
there. It
says
is
that it's
true.
called being a furry. I don't think that's true. Mascots
I think-
they've been around forever. I don't think that's necessarily indicative
been-
of.
It's a gateway to the furry community. You gotta be careful
That's-
about that kind of stuff.
You've been
But they have
outed,
like,
homeboy.
but they have like, if they could, and they sometimes do, they have surgeries and bullshit to help. Like, it's not about like,
Wait, who has surgeries? Furries?
yeah,
For, like,
freaking
the
crazy.
cool stuff,
you know,
right?
those transhuman. It's all transhumanism bullshit.
What are you talking
know what I mean?
about?
Yeah, you know, the people that make themselves into lizard people and dog people.
Oh yeah, there's
and-
not that many.
That's not furry, though, are they?
To me, they're a furry. They're trying
Aren't
to turn
furries just
themselves
got
into an
people-
animal. You know, that's like more furry than I think even a mascot person.
Isn't like furries just like people who dress up as like the fox and Robin Hood?
Do we
and
have-
Puck?
Do we have to like really get? I mean,
You did this when you started talking about this fucking fetish you had
Yeah.
since you were a child.
no. What is this? Are you so right now? Hot dog. This is Hot Dog's favorite furry we're watching right now. That's what Hot Dog is. saying.
Yeah. Yes, that's true. Cheetan is my favorite furry.
He owns it.
never denied it.
Cheetan.
He owns up to it.
The fuck? Cheetan's hilarious. Dead Punk would.
I'm gonna
beat
fucking
up a
quit
guy in
this
a
show.
Papa John's
I
pizza
told you
slice
guys
costume.
I would quit the show in mid broadcast.
You wouldn't be able to live with yourself.
I would. Oh, I'd
You
sleep
would
like a
never come to
baby.
me and Gable for medical advice.
Yeah,
ever
no.
again.
What are you gonna do?
I'd sleep like a baby. I guess I'd have to go to the doctor. I'd be
We're
forced
not
to go to
just
the
talking
doctor.
about scalies. Scalies are like lizard people.
Lizard
what the
birds.
fuck? Well, you know, last time we were talking about our fursonas or whatever, like what kind of furry we would be, and I said I'd be like an orca. And I wonder, is there a word for that? Because you got scalies for lizards, you got furries for furry. What's like a fucking dolphin person? You know,
Water
Yucky.
king?
Why do we know?
Water
We don't
can.
know.
Yeah, maybe we should explore this next week when we have our furry centric episode.
oh, we should. We might as well.
What?
And then we'll
The
never have to
internet is
talk
a
about
horrible
furries
place
again.
that turns everything into degeneracy. I'm gonna leave it forever.
Nah, you'll be back.
No, I don't
Checkpoint
think
says
it-
next
I'll
thing
be
you know,
fine.
Yucky will be calling you, telling you about his new furry head.
Yep.
I fucking hope so.
I'll be fine.
Was there a movie about a guy that had a costume and he couldn't take it off or something? What was that movie?
Like what kind of costume? There's a
Clown?
clown. Yeah.
Like, no. There's like another one.
There was a movie called One Crazy Summer with Bobcat Goldthwait, where he put on a Godzilla costume and he couldn't get it off. Then, of course, there's these like Japanese real estate guys looking at some model that's built outside. And then the Godzilla comes crashing through the model city. And the people showing the Japanese real estate guys think they're going to be offended, but they actually really love it.
You guys see how I expertly changed the topic off of furries to movies?
And you put it right back.
brought
God
it back.
damn you, Gable.
Holy shit.
Jesus, we will not be broadcasting next week because we got to have a talk.
No.
Yeah, we got to have a talk.
Yeah, he's got a plan for the furry meeting. That's fine.
Sick.
The 2-hour furry spectacular episode. I don't know.
I don't have any more furry footage. Dead Punk corrected me. It's the Philly Fanatic. Jay Ryan is saying fishies are Marys for mermaids. Mermies?
Wait.
Mermies?
Is mermaid part of the furry movement?
I don't know. I mean, kind of, right? I mean, you're like a half person, half
but it
half
seems like
fish.
it's a furry who's unwilling to commit fully.
Yeah, but I thought real mermaids are actually like scary. They're not,
they're horny.
That's furry fucking propaganda making you think sexy fish women exist and bullshit. Where I think they've always
You've seen Shape of Water.
Yeah.
Well, but that's the degeneracy we've come to.
Sexy.
Right?
He's a sexy guy doing.
Creature from the Black Lagoon is the original. I guess what modernist take on how fishmen were to be seen.
No, that was about a fish who becomes obsessed with women. But the Shape of Water is about a woman who becomes obsessed with a fish.
Yeah, but the movie, the perspective of the movie is it's okay.
I feel like we're ruining Garfield here.
It's okay. It's just I just needed furry background stuff for this talk that we're having.
I love it.
No one's having a goddamn furry talk except for you idiots.
Listen, it's 2023. We got to be more accepting of different people, of different lifestyles, of different cultures.
Oh my
God!
That's
what makes this a melting pot. That's what they don't show you when you're taking a when you're taking a social studies class. They show you the melting pot, and it's like here's a Chinese guy, here's a black guy, here's a what else is there? African and Chinese.
You know why hot dog
now there's
has
furries
as many grill
pot.
Marks on the hot dog is because that's a sign of the Cultural Revolution.
I just thought hot dog was saying he respects your life choices, Yucky.
No.
Yeah. How dare?
No,
how
he's a
dare I?
Maoist. Why do you think? Hey, Gable and Hot Dog are the one that chose the rainbow background.
Oh, you talking about Ice Cream Social?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that was Hot Dog's idea. I'm not taking credit for that.
You designed
I appreciate
it.
your guys' commie
did.
subversion being brought to the show. I thought originally we talked about having a nice show, but now all you guys do is bring
furries up.
Gay communist propaganda subversion.
Yeah, basically, yeah.
Yeah, that's us. Yeah. A fantastic
ICSS special, and we've got Vic in the chat. Hey, Vic.
Emotional damage.
Back there, what? Oh, like the woman. Dead Punk brings up the woman who tried to make herself look like a cat.
Yeah.
Or that one guy who tried to make himself look like Justin Bieber.
There was one that looked like a lizard too.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Furryganda. Yeah. Oh, Yucky's Furry Adventure. It's like a theme park.
Book. Yeah, yeah. And see, Finatra refers to
two U's. Very
scars. Foodie adventure.
Those are Hot Dog's war scars.
Yucky's foodie adventure. Oh, brother. Let's see. I got to go through my paranormal file here.
Yeah, you
so
better
guys
make
talk
it
about
good,
something
it's the
that's
last
not.
Show.
You guys need to talk about something not degenerate for like fucking 5 minutes.
It doesn't even matter.
Can I complain about McDonald's?
It's the last show. It doesn't even matter. Yeah, but go ahead. Complain
You did
about
okay.
McDonald's.
So really quick, Gable sent me this bit. He wrote this down. This fucking complaint. I said, "Yeah, it's great. Tell it. I can't wait to hear it."
I mean, there's no punchline to it. It's just me complaining about McDonald's.
And you wrote it all down and made me read it. So
yeah.
Let's hear it up.
So sometimes in the morning, like everybody wakes up a little bit late and they're like, "Oh, I want breakfast." I'm like, "Oh, let's just go get a biscuit from McDonald's, right, Yucky? You've been there, right?" So I go.
No, I don't eat that fucking poison.
Oh, okay. Well, anyway, me and my kid go to McDonald's. I get an iced coffee, and we get 2 just sausage McMuffins. Right? That's all we wanted. So I get my iced coffee first. We go through the drive-through. I get my iced coffee, and they're like, "Please pull around to like stall number 1. Your food, takes a little bit more time to cook." Also, when you go through the drive-through and they make you park, fucking pisses me off.
Yeah, I don't like that.
And I'm like, all right, fine, I'll go over there. I'll go and park. So I go and park. This guy comes out. He gives me another coffee. I'm like, okay. I'm like, are the McMuffins coming? He's like, yeah, they're coming. Fast forward 15 minutes, Yucky. 15 minutes, nothing. So I go in there. I say, hey, can I get my stuff? We've been waiting for 15 minutes. Supposed to eat a quick breakfast and then drive somewhere. It's been 15 minutes waiting him through for whatever reason. And then they go, oh, we don't have record that you paid for it. So what do you have to do, Yucky? You have to go, let me find the fucking mobile receipt on my phone. So I'm like a jackass, there's a big ass line. I'm just scrolling through my phone trying to find the damn receipt. Finally found it. I showed it to them, and they're like, "Oh, we gave you 2 coffees. You had to bring one back." So that they made me walk out to get one of the coffees to bring it back in before I got my biscuits. And I'm like, it's not like you can give it to somebody, because first off, I already drank from it. But whatever.
COVID regulations and all that shit.
So I'm like, whatever. So I go back and I'm like, fine, I'll get it. I'll go get it. So I go get it. I get my biscuits, and they go, this is what I hate. They're like, "Thank you and have a great day." I'm like, son of a bitch.
You already fucked up my day.
I know, my day is ruined, and it's only like 8 in the morning.
I'm telling you, I'm 100. I rail against you guys when it comes to AIR and AI chat, whatever the hell. But when it comes to having an AI run fast food joint, fucking replace them all. Replace them all. I'm sick of it.
I know. It
It
ruined my day, and that's why McDonald's, you're on my shit list.
I just had the exact same experience with Popeyes. They told me to pull ahead, and then it's 15 minutes, and I go inside. I'm just like, what the fuck is happening here?
If I would have ordered something weird, Yucky, those assholes that go in there, they get something extremely customized or whatever, or they go in there can I get no salt on my burger? Those assholes.
Hey, that's me.
It's just a normal. It's a normal sausage McMuffin. What is it? Sausage patty, cheese on a fucking English muffin. That's all it is. God, makes me angry.
Always do the cheat, so you get the fresh shit. I'm always just whatever burger thing with only mustard.
So we were in a hurry. I'm just shove your face. Let's go.
You got to make a fresh burger. You can't just microwave some piece of shit you've had sitting around. A robot won't do that to us.
Yeah, true. I don't know. They're experimenting with all robotic. I think there's only one person in those robot stores or those AI stores or whatever. I don't know, man. I'm just saying it can't be any worse than these people at McDonald's. That's all I'm saying. Vic says somebody got Gable's secondhand hepatitis coffee. Well, joke's on them. I have the big 3, gonorrhea herpetitis.
None of this is real. That's not real. Gable, that story was way better than when I read it. Okay.
It's all in the delivery.
So, I have received footage from the inside of a schizophrenic's mind. And this is going to blow you guys away. This is insane. This is the craziest thing I've ever seen. This is nuts.
Dago, what's the quote of the day? Oh,
shit. Quote of the day?
Yeah, what is it?
All right, okay. I must have schizophrenia because I'm the realest in the room.
Oh, my God.
You follow that? You follow that?
This is crazy, bro. You always got the best ones, bro. You got the best one. What? Nah, keep going. Keep going.
Hey,
keep going.
Yeah. Come on, bro. Let's get out of here.
Wow.
Incredible.
That's really good.
That's the dude. They're on their way to go fucking kill somebody. His best friend, that invisible dude's like, now kill them all.
On the way to go to McDonald's to make my non-existent biscuits.
That's probably true.
He just received word from his FBI agent of what he had to do. So, taken care of.
That was expert expertly done. Good video.
Well, it's been a hell of a show, boys. We talked about whatever furry shit, Yuck, you wanted to talk about, death stuff, a lot of dying.
Enjoy it. It's the last you guys will ever get.
It's the last time until next week.
No, it's over. It's over.
Canceled. The cancel culture has won.
It did win.
They've taken us down. Insane. But it is great to see so many friendly and familiar faces. As always, we love you guys. We thank you for showing up and spending Sundays with us. Yucky's glad. Yucky promised he'll never ask me for medical advice again. So that's it's a W for me. But I am one of your hosts, Full Custom Hot Dog. You can follow me on Twitter. It's Full Custom Hot Dog without the last because it's just too long for Twitter.
I'm Yucky.
That's it.
He's Yucky going Twitter.
That's it.
All right. I'm Gamble Penny Shot. You can find me also on Twitter at GPennyShot. I have a YouTube channel, and I do other videos with other people sometimes. I don't know. That's a terrible outro.
That's great. But thank you all for watching, and until next time.
Bye.
Bye.
Bernie Wallace biatch.
Sipping Fiji water, no Aquafina. I'ma be that Fantano, don't care about subpoena. Your favorite songs by Dua Lipa. Old boy with a fupa. I see ya. I'ma meet the Fantano for grabbing me. Tweeting at me, but the nigga ain't at me. Put him in the headlock. He started stabbing me. It kinda tickled, I thought he was mad at me. He falling off. Gravity. Feeling Fantano with love like a cavity. Tweeting all day with Matt Van. I get the pistol and handle it. I just made it how it had to be. If I was Fantano, I'd be suicidal. I'd be like Kirk, my left on the rifle. If I was Fantano, I'd get me a rifle. I'd kill Fantano, right hand on the Bible. Fuck Fantano, cause that nigga sucks. Blue lives matter, I'm counting the bucks. If I see Fantano, I'm fucking him up. He got a small head, it look like a nut. You dressed like a little boy, playing peekaboo. Whoever told you it was funny, he was geeking fool. If I had a plan, I would crash it straight into you. If I had one wish, it would be to turn into you. How you a critic and ain't sell no records? There's a faggot world record, you set the world record. I'ma do him my world star, make sure that you record. Do him al dente, he need dental record. I'ma hold him down while you shoot at his teeth. Quick, hold him up, I'ma shoot at his knees. Shoot at his balls, I don't want him to pee. I think he's a mummy, why won't he bleed? Catch that nigga, ride him like a steed. I'm popping the perk and I'm smoking on weed. Kidnapping his wife, he signed the deed. His head's real small, look like a bead. Big ass back would look like a tree. I'm spanking Fantana like he's over knee. I went to my doctor to get extra teeth. He said you was there for gender surgery. You got an egg-shaped penis like Epstein. You gotta tell your wife stop texting. Why you on Instagram flexing? You get all your swag from Etsy. The day that you die, say Betsy. I'm in Mason Marcello and Bell and Chica. You in the game.